put together. Guys, that's not quiet. Link and Luna. Shh. Hush. Why is it not going? Yeah, do that. Whoa, this one. Why is it? Huh? It's doing weird things. I don't understand what it's doing. Does that mean that's the thumbnail that it has now? What? Something is awry. And I don't know what it is. What's up, Miguel? My machine is once again making things difficult for me, and it's lovely. We'll do this way then. Let's try this. Why is it? Because you're making me mad, YouTube. That's why I want to switch. Maybe we'll do it this way. Maybe it'll work this way. Huh, that's weird. I'm getting super irritated. Link and Luna, if I hear you one more time, I'm gonna come up there and you're gonna be in trouble. Stop. I don't understand why it's not letting me change the thumbnail. Why is it doing this to me? I don't get it.
Mommy.
I don't care. Go upstairs.
Mommy, I just need to tell you something.
I don't care. Go upstairs and figure it out. If you can't be kind to each other, go to your rooms and don't talk. That is all there is to say about it. Luna, Link, whoever you are, hush. They're insane. These kids are nuts. This is my face right now. I don't get it. I don't get it. Miguel, why isn't it working? I want my thumbnail. I want my thumbnail. I really want my thumbnail. Why is it not saving when I click it? Cancel that. I want this one on there. That's the thumbnail that I want. What is going on? All right, I guess I can't. And that's super irritating because it's a good thumbnail. It's a good thumbnail and I can't add it. It is really a good thumbnail. I'm bummed. I am bummed. This is my bummed face. This is fine. Maybe it's this one. Maybe I found it. Maybe. Edit. No. That is also also not it. I'm going to spend way too long doing this. That's what I'm going to do because this is my personality. If it's not working, I get super bad. I don't want to end it because if I end it, then I still can't do it because I can't do it from the computer. Because for some reason my computer can't find its own camera. The problem is that there's no save button for some reason. Do that. Well, I guess I'll just have a lame one. I'll just have a super duper, super lame, dumb thumbnail. That's what I'll have. Whatever. I guess worst things have happened in my life. Happy Sunday. How you doing? It's Easter. Yay. Did you get some eggs? Did you get some eggs? Because I know that's what Easter's all about, right? Eggs. Eggs. And eggs and chocolate. Okay. What do you have going on today, Mr. Miguel? What's dumb? My thumbnail? I don't even know what it looks like, but I'm sure it's nothing exciting. Let me see. You have a lot of... Yeah. Well, yes, because it doesn't want to make anything easy. YouTube just likes to make things difficult for everybody. That's what. Why am I hanging up pajamas, for goodness sake? What am I doing? Oh no, that's not even. Nope. What are these? Pajamas do not get hung up. They get folded. That's what they do. Seriously? Okay, so let me tell you about a friend that I made, apparently. Apparently I made him so angry on Facebook by telling him that he was unnecessarily upset about people who wanted to make roast me posts, that he thought it would be perfectly reasonable to go to my channel page and also to my children's channel page and dislike all the videos. I thought that was really cool of him. It was really fun. Even me, because I tried to upload a video and it was 2 hours long and I was at 90% and I accidentally unplugged my computer and it stopped and I had to do, oh no! My thumbnail, well I knew you meant my thumbnail was good, but it's just a basic me staring at the computer on the thing. My thumbnail is actually really good if you could see the one that I actually made for this, but I can't get it to go on. Aha, but I have an idea. I might be able to get it to happen. I'll just have to put it on the other computer. Because no one's gonna click on that. No one's gonna click on what I've got here. Let me get here and compose this email, attach this file, and I'll use the other computer really quick to make my thumbnail come up so that I can stop wasting time thinking about it. Send. Oh, recipient is me. There's a fly in here, so sorry if you're wondering what in the world I'm doing. Send. Yes, do that. One sec. Let me grab this other computer. Wow. So yeah, my really cool new acquaintance, who is probably the most hateful person on the planet, thought that being told he was grumpy warranted going to a kid's channel and disliking like 15 videos. Super mature in every way, shape, and form, right? I was none too impressed, but also I'm like, whatever, that's fine, because YouTube doesn't care if it's a like or a dislike. All they care is that you hit a button on it. So thank you, random annoying fellow, for giving me the interaction. That's awesome and helpful. This is where I need to go. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it right now, because I know it works on this one. I don't know why it's not working on my Mac. For some reason, the save button doesn't show up. Philip yesterday live streamed and everyone donated $300 and more and more. It was crazy. Got like, wow, holy buckets. That's amazing. That's like super cool. Maybe one day someone will give me money. It's okay. I don't need everybody's money. I would love to have everybody's money. Don't get me wrong. I like money and I like having money. But that's not the only reason I'm here. Downloads. Laundry. Next. Next. Good enough for me. Go away, fly. What in the world? Ugh. That's so annoying. Flies are so irritating. I hate them a lot. A lot, a lot. And save. And close. Okay, done with that. Woohoo! You ever get 2 subscribers you need to donate, I will donate to you. You don't need to donate to me, dude. Believe me, you don't need to. Like, and I fully anticipate that one day I will get to 1,000 subscribers. But if you send me money, I'm going to send it right back. I don't need your money. Unless you happen to have also reached that point and people donated money to you and you're just trying to get rid of it, and then that's fine. But that's a whole different thing. So here we go. Is my right thumbnail up yet? Can we see it? This button. Because once it pops up, you totally need to look at it. Oh, Miguel, go look. Go look at my thumbnail. It's way better now. It's way better. Like 1,000,000 times better. For sure. What? Oh, there we go. Because I'm funny. Those small pants for small people. I think you can't wear it. You're absolutely correct. I cannot wear it. They are for my small people, my small humans. My children wear these small pants. And this is the small pajama shirt. Welcome, by the way. 1 4 5 6 1 2 5 4 5 6 1 2 3. That's a lot of numbers. What is the meaning of the numbers in your name? What is that about? Guys? If I have to come up there, you're not going to get to play anymore. Okay? So I suggest that the 2 of you figure out how to act right. Just random numbers. Fair enough. Because you needed a name, huh? Well, welcome to the stream. How is your Sunday? Where are you from? What time zone? What time is it where you are? I'm not really trying to get everybody to tell me where they're from necessarily, because that's mildly stalkery. But I like to know what time it is, because it gives me an idea of what part of the world you're in, and I just like to know that kind of thing. See, that thumbnail's way better, and you were like, oh, the thumbnail's fine. It's because you didn't know what it could be, but now you know, and it's so much better. It's so accurate. How is it to be a mother? It's pretty good, actually. It's frustrating at times, like when small people can't listen to simple directions like play nicely or talk quietly. But overall, it's really good. It's good. The laundry part isn't amazing either, but it's got to get done. Which is why I'm stuck here on Easter Sunday folding laundry. It's not just for me, though. Because there's laundry for everyone. My laundry, their laundry, Dad's laundry, everybody's laundry. Everyone needs clean clothes. And that's why I'm here right now. How many kids do I have? I have 2. My mouth almost said 3, so that was weird. But I have 2. 1 little boy and 1 little girl. He is 5 and she is 3. And they're having a little bit of trouble getting along right now. I think they need a snack. So maybe they should come down and get it. Hey, Lincoln, Luna?
Yeah.
Do you need a snack?
Yeah.
Come downstairs and get some Cheez-Its or something.
Okay.
Because you guys are acting a little bit hangry and mean to each other. Let's see, did the paint come off? Yay, the paint came off of this shirt. This is a cute little shirt. I love this. Miguel, are you guys doing anything for Easter today? Or are you just chilling out at home? Hanging out on the trampoline with the dog today? It would be okay if you wanted to bring me some.
Huh?
You want to bring me some?
Sure.
Thank you, baby. You're the best. Why don't you learn them how to do a laundry and then you can just chill out? They are in the process of learning the laundry, actually. They're just not good at folding the things. They have learned how to fold their own underpants and they know how to fold towels and blankets, but hanging things up and folding pants and things is a lot more difficult. Thank you, beautiful. I love you.
Yeah.
You're the best girl.
I almost knocked over the color.
Uh-oh. That would be no good.
No, it won't. Oopsies.
But as they get bigger, they learn more pieces of the laundry and then they can do it themselves. Or do mine, because it'll be about time, right? Why is there a swimsuit in here? When did you even wear a swimsuit? It's not been warm enough for a swimsuit. You got chocolate eggs. Yay, I love chocolate eggs. He is the same person, and he is upstairs currently practicing. I actually go on the trampoline. Oh, you went on the, see? I know what you do. It's because you told me that one day that you were laying on the trampoline with the dog, a couple different ones. Anyway, but the boxers really enjoyed the trampoline and pit bull. Married. I am married. I am married. I almost said it looks like I have less laundry today, but then I realized that that's because the towels and the sheets are still in there. The towels are in the dryer, still rolling, still drying, and the sheets are spinning. I'm not sure if they're spinning on the rinse, getting ready to rinse, or no, they're getting ready to rinse. So, how long have we been married? We have been married for 6 years. It was 6 years in March. How old am I? I am 31. There's a lot of socks in here today. Oh, I know why. Because they all got dumped out. So. We gotta look at this right here real quick. blanket. Oh, this is the dog's blanket anyway. I don't need to fold that. Because I'm literally going to just take it and unfold it and throw it on the laundry room floor. That is the blanket that the dogs get to lay on during the day when they're in the laundry room while we are gone. Because if they're not in there, one of them will pee all over the place and the other one will get into the garbage and string that about. So they have to go in there. Nova is a garbage eater and Toby has an overactive bladder. It's a nice day out today. I think it's only supposed to get up to like 70 degrees or so. Are these link? Those are links. I think. I'm not positive. I don't remember. I know that it's beautiful out right now. That's for sure. It was beautiful all day yesterday, and it's beautiful out today. Tiny pants. These pants are super tiny. They are no longer actually pants. They are shorty pants on her, but they're cute, so it's okay. They look good. They go very nicely under dresses. $31, and he is how old? 35. He is 35. I had to think. Right? Yes, it's 2019. He's 35 now. He'll be 36 on his birthday. What's up, baby girl?
I'm just dusty.
Okay.
I'm just dusty.
Okay, get a drink. Who's a young man? My husband? He's alright. As far as youngness goes. Right there in the middle somewhere. Here, pumpkin. Do you need anything else for a snack? If you know where the toilet is, go upstairs. I can't help you right now. I am otherwise engaged. If you need to go potty, you know where the toilet is upstairs. Go, go. How old were you when I had my first kid? Well, that was 2013. So that was 5 years ago. 25, I think. 26, 25, 26. Ah! How old did I turn in 2013? I was 26. I was 26 when he was born. This is a lot of socks. Ah, there's more clothes. What are all these questions? These are conversation. It's all right. Someone's curious. Whatever. There are stranger questions. I guess if people are going to be hanging out in my living room, it's reasonable to want to know something. I'm okay with that. Yeah. There we go. Oh, just kidding. That was the rinse. Now the sheets are ready to go into the dryer, but the towels are not dry. I have towels to fold, but they're the towels from last week that I never got out of the dryer to fold. See? If I don't fold it while I'm on here, I don't fold it at all, apparently, because those are the same towels from last week. What are those? Tiny shorts. Utah. Wait, what? Yes, I do live in California currently, How has your life changed since well, that's hard to say, honestly. I mean, the amount of free time is different for sure, but my life changes a lot fairly regularly anyway. My husband's in the military, so when we move, everything changes. There's still same themes and everything, but the actual logistics of daily life have changed a lot just because of relocating and whatever. But it's mostly just time and energy that has changed it all. Priorities and all that. You live in Utah? Utah? Huh. That is not what I thought. Where in Utah? Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. I do have a friend who lives in Ogden, though. Well, there's the skeleton pants. What are you living for? Is that as deep a question as it sounds? I'm living for life. For enjoying it. For experiences. And sharing them. I don't think I've ever really thought about that. Deep questions. What's your job? See, you're making me think of like complex concepts and then you're just pulling the rug out from under me. Oh no, that's not what I meant at all. What's my job? My job is I am a speech language pathologist for kids. Pediatric speech language pathologist. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have washed these pants for the last 3 weeks, and I know for a fact they've not been worn. So that's annoying. I'm sticking these straight in the bottom drawer after this. You mean you're a doctor for kids? Not a doctor, a speech and language pathologist. So when kids are having a hard time learning language or being able to speak, or even having trouble with using their muscles for in their mouth for swallowing, then they come to me and others like me to learn to speak correctly so that they can be understood by other people, or to learn to enhance their vocabulary and ability to form sentences and communicate effectively. And those that can't do it orally and use their words in that way can learn to use a device, and so they get to learn to use that and process the information and relate it to the world and people around them. That is what I do. Why did I do that? So you are I don't know that word. Let me Google it. Oh, yeah, sort of. Yeah. Yes, I am in Dutch. Are you Dutch? Because yes, that is exactly what I am in Dutch. Apparently, according to Google Translate anyway. I just learned something new, and I'm totally cool with that. Especially because it's a word. I like new words. Okay, if you see a giant metal key drop onto the floor, let me know. Because I left it in these pants on Thursday. And I pulled it out of the washing machine, but I don't know what I did with it after that. So, if you see my key, let me know. It's the key for my office. If I don't have the key to my office, I can't get in and out of it freely. I have to wait for someone else to open the door, and that's really annoying. What is the main problem with kids who can't pronounce some word? Well, there's different things. It can be due to a number of things. Like some kids, they just learned how to say the sound wrong. It sounded different to them, so that's how they learned how to say it, and that's how they said it. Some kids have like structural differences, so their tongue does different things, or it can't do certain things, or they have like difficulties with getting their tongue to move the right way, so they need to get training in that respect. Or they've got funny teeth, for lack of a better word, so that it's getting in the way of things, so they can't say sounds properly. Or their brain has learned the wrong rules, so like a kiddo who uses a W in places of R's or L sounds all the time, their brain learned that rule wrong, and they need to learn not to do that. Or some kids have a problem actually planning out what their mouth is supposed to do. Like their brain, their mind knows what words they're trying to say, and so it sends the message to the mouth, but the message gets interpreted incorrectly by the muscles and everything in the mouth, so it comes out wrong. The sounds come out wrong, and then nobody knows what the heck they're saying. That's a really oh, you like my thumbnail? I like it. I was pretty proud of that. I had that thought, and I made my husband stop practicing to come down and dump laundry on me and take my picture. I might reuse that one for like every Sunday because it fits no matter what. It's my ongoing thumbnail forevermore because it will always fit. What is happening here? My fingernail's all funky. I'm hungry. Okay, so I wore this little jacket thing on Friday. I put it on after work to take the dogs to the vet and go grocery shopping. Oh no, it wasn't this Friday. It was last Friday. I took the kids to the dentist. I took Luna to the dentist because she had some fillings to get filled. And as I'm at the dentist, and I realized that there's a hole in it the size of a baby's head. A baby could be boring through this hole, and it's just right there in my armpit. I was not very impressed with myself. The lucky thing is it's right on the seam, so it's very easy to fix. The problem is going to be remembering to fix it. So I'm totally keeping it because I love it, but I need to fix it. But it was a special moment in my life. I'm showing off my armpit to the world unintentionally. It was really great. Is it possible to help all people to speak properly, or some people just can't get better their whole life? Well, that kind of depends, because it is possible to help everyone to communicate more effectively. It may not be possible to help them to verbalize more clearly, because if your muscles are too weak or simply unable to make the movements, You can't always fix that. And some people just never learn to use their mouth in an effective way to speak. So they have other means of communicating. Oh no, wrong. But everyone can learn to communicate better. Everyone who is self-aware and able to move some part of their body, at least their eyes, because there are eye tracking technology for like machines so that they can look to the thing that they want to say and communicate that way, which is very cool. Super cool. Really difficult to get good at. I've tried it. It's super frustrating, but it's really cool. How did you get into that job? Was it your choice or was it just a coincidence? Well, when I was in college, I went to enroll for my junior year, my third year of undergraduate studies. But in order to be able to enroll, you had to declare a major, which I hadn't done yet. I hadn't picked what I wanted my field of study to be, so I had to go sit down and review the catalog and find something to say I wanted to do. And I had never heard of a speech therapist or a speech language pathologist my whole life up until that moment. But as I was reading through the catalog, I came across it, and it sounded very interesting and like something I would like to do. And so it was kind of out of necessity, but also some interest. And then I did enjoy it, so I didn't want to change it. I found it interesting. I found it engaging and easy to learn about. So I kept it, and then I went to graduate school because in order to, I had to. Basically, I had to. And so then here I am. So it was necessity and coincidence, both. Are you sure you're not my husband with a different screen name? Because you sound like him right now, asking all these pensive questions. And he would totally do that. It's not you. Oh, okay. He's apparently here paying attention. I didn't think it was you, but I thought it could have been you. It was a possibility. Because you are a question asker man. But you're also not a message retractor, so that was what was really making me think it wasn't you. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Everyone likes their privacy. It's cool. Retract your messages if that makes you happy. Oh, that's super wrinkly. It's okay, though. Do you love the job, or would you change the job? I love the job. I hate the paperwork. It's not even that bad of paperwork. It's not that much, but it's just, I hate paperwork. I don't like, even in school, I liked learning about the things and looking into the things and doing research on the concepts and the thoughts and the topics, but to turn around and then have to write about it, I hated. I hate it. I hate writing. So I hate the paperwork. But I love the job. But I would like to do it less just because I would rather have more time to do other things or spend more time with my family. But it's not because it's the job. It's not because of the job and what it entails. It's just because of wanting to spend less time doing any job. Hello, invisible husband. Don't mind my Christmas leggings. How do you have to keep educate yourself more and more to the same routine? there's continuing education requirements and have to keep up with changes and trends and new information, and it's always important to keep up with that. But it's also a requirement by state licensure boards as well as national certifications. So I have to keep learning, which is okay. I don't mind learning. I like learning. Yes, happy Easter. Happy Easter. If you are happy on the Easter, happy Sunday to everyone else. I'm hungry. I'm really excited to eat these Cheez-Its here in a little bit. Washcloth. Ooh, my tummy's growling. Why are the PT pants back in the laundry? Why are they back in the laundry? Do you have any problem in speaking yourself? No. Not any more than the average person. Sometimes we all have word finding troubles and we're like, the thing that has the stuff, and that happens to me. Or it really happens to me a lot after I've been working with a little kiddo, because I've been talking to somebody who's little, and then I go to try to talk to their parent and I sound like I don't have any idea what I'm talking about and I have no words. But because when I'm working with a kid and they're making a sound in error, I try to do it too so that I can feel how they're doing it, so that I can help them figure out how to change it more effectively. And then I wind up just blah, blah, when I try to talk normal afterward. Kind of like that. Dude, he just posted a video of him finishing a game I want. How long did it take you to finish? What game? What game do you want? I didn't know you wanted a new game. Look at my new towels. Well, they're not my towels. Well, they are because I bought them, but for the kids. They were in one of their giant Easter eggs that we opened up on Thursday because we did their Easter special on Thursday so we could record it for a video for their channel. And this was Link's new towel. It's Species. And Luna's is Butterflies. World War Z? I didn't know that was a game. I just thought it was a movie that I didn't like. Which was unfortunate. This is actually a pretty decent towel for only $5. Good on you, Walmart. You actually made a quality towel for once. It's not amazing, but for $5, it's top notch. I gotta go switch over the laundry. Give me a sec. I will be back in like 1.5 minutes. Maybe. Oh wait. I gotta take this so I can actually put the other things in it. Because there are more towels to be had. Oh, crap. Maybe it's not ready yet. Oh, it lies. It's not ready yet. It still has like 20 minutes. What is that towel doing there? Took you a week? Is that fast or slow? Is that a lot? All right. Tablecloth. Let's make sure the soup is off of it first, I guess. I see no giant soup stain. No giant soup stain. Excellent. I spilled a big old bowl of creamy chicken and wild rice soup on my tablecloth the other day. It looked like someone threw up on it. And then it dried, so it was even grosser. More gross, whatever. Because the clinic that I work at does not service the adult population, we only service pediatric kids. I have worked with adult populations in like skilled nursing facility, but it's a whole different world. It's a whole different world. There, I mean, still the patient professional interaction is still awesome, but the paperwork is like 10 times worse. It's just awful. It's very hard to enjoy that job because there's so much of the other stuff that's not the actual working with people. It's not fun. Guys, Link and Luna, quiet voices. Thank you. Like there's other adult populations to work with as well. I just haven't worked with them. I didn't work. I did a clinical practicum, so I did like practice work while in school at a center for a developmental work activity center. So it was for adults with developmental disabilities, and they went there to do work stuff. So they had their group homes that they lived in, and they came to this place to do their job, and then they got speech therapy while they were there. That was fun, and the paperwork there was minimal and not worth writing home about, so that was actually really fun and cool. But it's still just not quite as fun as the kids because you don't get to play as much, and it's a different type of thing when a little kid who couldn't say his name because the sounds in it were too hard finally gets to say his name, and then he gets to finally say his name to his mom, and it's really cool. It's really cool. Or when the little boy finally gets to tell his mom, "I love you," instead of "ahuahu." That's super sweet. Do you start YouTube in 2010, August 31st? Wait, what? Me? I think I created my kids channel on the 31st of August of 2018, and then uploaded to it on the 1st of September, if I remember correctly. It's a weird question. Why? Are the kids one that wants to help, or their parents force them to go there? Because I think I would be shy that I have a problem. It's both. If it's some of the older kids recognize their own issues and want to get help to do it better because other kids are jerks. Otherwise, it's mostly little kids, like 2 to 5th grade, and they're totally cool with it. They can be a little shy about it, but they figure it out. They figure out that if there's any place that it's okay to be wrong or say it wrong or have the wrong answer or not know how to figure out the answer, it's at speech. Because it's true. The one place that it's absolutely 100% okay to be wrong in what you're saying or what you think an answer is in speech. Because that's the best place to learn how to figure it out. They get discouraged sometimes, though. But that's why we have games and toys to play with and for encouragement and whatnot. And, this sweet, super encouraging face. Miguel, what are you asking about starting YouTube in August for? You talking to me? My own kids? Well, yeah. My kids have trouble making an R sound currently, and that's about it, but we practice it sometimes. He's figuring it out. It's still totally normal to have trouble with it at this point. Well, common, anyway, because they're only 5 and 3. But they're able to get it if they try really hard. They just need to practice and put it into the right spot the rest of the time. It's a very hard sound to make. But they're actually usually very good at using or at expressing themselves and comprehending things that are spoken to them. They're very good at that. Somebody's using the weed whacker out there. Gotta make that yard pretty, right? You said you don't like to do paperwork. What exactly do you have to do? Well, right now I just have to, because I have to do like evaluations and testing to see what the kids have trouble with, what concepts they're having a hard time understanding or expressing, or what sounds they're having a hard time using or producing. And then I have to write a report about it and say, this child did this, and this is how their developmental background and things that they've had trouble with. This is what their mom said that they can't do, and this is who referred them and what they wanted us to look at, and this is the test that we did, and this is the scores that they got, and this is the things that they were able to do, and these are the things that they couldn't do or had a hard time doing or weren't able to do consistently. And these are the behaviors that they showed me, and blah 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 blah. And these are the goals that we're going to work on, and the sounds that they should practice, and the concepts they should work on comprehending, and the ideas they should work on expressing, or questions they should learn how to answer. And it's just tedious and time consuming, because I think it all in my head, but then I have to type it, and that takes a lot longer. My brain moves faster than my fingers. Ah. Bless you. There you go. Bless you. I need more coffee. I don't need it. I want it though. It sounds good. Dog's tired. Miguel, did you leave? No. Okay, so Why did you ask about starting YouTube on 2018 August 31? I need more information. Because why did you know that? Why don't you have a secretary who would do it for you? Because they don't have the information anyway, and they don't have the ability to interpret and use the information gathered from the test. Like, they'd be able to do the number part, like, this is what you did, and this is the score that they got, and whatever. But to make the goals and stuff. On this channel it says that? No, it doesn't. It can't say it on this channel. Because that's not accurate. Oh. What? That's weird. Because I definitely did not. I started Life with Link and Luna then, but this is a whole different... I guess because I had to use the same AdSense account. So that's why. Yeah, I guess since I had to use the same AdSense account, they're linking them together and saying that they were started at the same time. But this channel wasn't started until March. That's weird. That's weird. Interesting. Interesting. There we go. Oh, it's all the way under there. Ugh.
Ugh.
And this will go over there. How successful you are is for you a success that the kid will never come back, or is it that the kid can get better and better and keep coming to you? I always tell people that I can't wait for them to never come back. Because that means that I and they were successful. As successful as they can be, anyway. It's like if I have a kid who comes in for an evaluation and gets tested, and at the moment they're doing all right, and they're not having any delays or any troubles with anything, and then everybody's leaving. Of course, you always say, hope to see you again to other people, to like in just regular interactions, and we're saying, well, I hope to see you again later, or have a good day, see you next time, all that kind of stuff. But I always tell them, have a great day, I hope I never see you again. Because I do, because if they're coming to see me, that means that there's a problem, or that they think there's a problem, or that somebody's having a hard time with something, and I don't want them to have that. I want them to be competent and confident in their communication skills. That is success for everybody. All right, socks. Let's do this thing. No. My fingernail's got a snag. Wow. But is there another one? Yes. Socks are always inside out. Why are the socks always inside out? I know why the pants are always inside out. But why are the socks always inside out? Do people really peel their socks off? Like if I'm taking my socks off, I'm bunching it down. Not like peeling it off. I'm bunching it down. There's a Band-Aid stuck to my sock. Thanks, Luna. Or, my personal favorite, I'll actually just step on the toe of one sock with my heel and pull my foot out of it. Cause I'm classy. But I've never like peeling it and it just coming off in a inside out ball. My main question is, if no kids didn't have a problem, you would not have a job. So you have to be actually glad that the kids have a problem, right? No. I am just glad that I might have the opportunity to help the ones that do. I'm not glad that they have problems. I'm glad that I can help them with it. Because prior to the creation of this profession, anybody that had problems, too bad for you. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I know you're glad to help kids, but just imagine if every kid could speak great, what would you do? Just because they can speak great doesn't mean that they can communicate. Some kids can say all kinds of words, or they can say everything that you said, but there's no communication behind it. Like a kiddo who has disorders of some sort, or possibly like autism, who has what we call echolalia, so they just repeat everything that they hear, but they're not really effectively communicating any kind of message with it. They can speak great, but it's not communicative. But if I didn't have, what I think you're getting at is that if this wasn't a job, if I didn't have the opportunity to do this job anymore, well, that would be different. So like there's a difference between if it was never a thing that needed to be done versus if it just suddenly one day stopped being a need. If it suddenly stopped being a need, I'd find a way to do nothing at this point. But if it had never been an option, I have absolutely no idea what I would have wound up doing. Not a clue. It is my lifelong dream to stay at home and spend time with people who I love and who love me. So, if one day I didn't have the opportunity to do the job that I am specially trained for anymore, then I would just hope that I didn't have to do anything. So you're a motivator too, right? You don't just remove the problem, but you can create a new world in them so they can learn new stuff. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Help them to process the information so that they can use the information across all contexts. Because it's really great to be able to teach a kid to say blue, but if they're looking at a thing that's green and they're saying blue, then it's not useful for them to do. It's great to have words, but you need to be able to use them to get a point across, to actually get what you need and help others too. Good morning, honey. Sucks. This is a very interesting live stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am also enjoying it. Usually, nobody has such thought-provoking questions for me. I appreciate it. Normally, I don't wind up talking about work either. I like work. I just don't usually think it's going to be super interesting for people. Plus, it's hard to ask yourself questions, you know? What's up?
I love you.
I love you too.
Can you say something?
Something.
No, no, say something.
Something.
No, say something.
What would you like me to say?
Macaroni.
Macaroni and cheese. You have a dog term.
And I try to say it.
And macaroni?
Wait.
Macaroni. Why do you smell like chocolate?
I don't know.
You smell like chocolate. Can I eat you? Were you eating chocolate?
No.
Okay, well, I love you. Mwah.
Can
Go play.
Can I have a chocolate?
Sure.
Okay, but I can't find any
Well,
chocolate.
then, I guess you're out of luck, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
If you can't find any chocolate, you can't have any.
Oh, yes, I can.
Not if you can't find it.
I can find it.
Well, then, I guess you're not out of luck anymore, are you?
Because...
Do you think that it's more effective to learn kids like one-on-one, or you can work in a group like in school? That depends on the skills that you're working on. Yes, you can eat it. And both can be effective. So, like, to teach the child how to, like, the foundation of the skill on one-on-one is the best learning for the basis of the skill. But for learning to use it effectively across situations and with multiple communication partners, it's most effective to have a group setting. You don't always have the opportunity to use a group setting, unfortunately, but it is very helpful for that. Plus, if it's like social skills and learning how to read between the lines or picking up on social cues or like facial expressions, tone of voice, and knowing that it has a meaning, because there's a difference between hi and hi, and kids, some of them don't know that. It sounds the same to both of them, and it means the same thing. So having a group setting for that kind of stuff is very useful. Ari, what's cooking? How you doing today? Happy Sunday. Happy Easter, for that matter, if you're into Easter. I don't actually have any idea. Some people aren't. Some places it's not a thing. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing today. I'm doing laundry because it doesn't matter what day it is. Laundry is always there. Laundry's always there. We're having a very in-depth conversation about speech and language therapy. Because that's my job. So it's not like we're just randomly talking about it. But our new friend is asking lots of very interesting and thought-provoking questions about my job and the ins and outs and the implications of doing it. It's very interesting. It's things that I think but don't usually tell to other people because they would usually aren't interested. That's why. Where's my... Oh my gosh, there's never any socks. There are never any matches. Haha. Match. There are more socks though, so I'm not insane. Do you help like they have to go to you, or is there possibility to learn things online? Like I said, yes, there are. I do just in person, but there is telepractice opportunities. So like to do it online through with the camera service or camera like Skype, but usually it's not Skype. There's other services because Skype is not as private as other things, and it is related, medical related, so it's supposed to be very private. But yes, that is a thing. Telepractice and teletherapy for speech and language is a thing. I have not done it, but it's a thing. My folks are Orthodox Christians. We have Easter in a week or two. Oh, okay. You're an atheist, so it doesn't matter anyway. Well, then find some chocolate and enjoy it. Doesn't matter what day it is, you should have chocolate. Chocolate's always good. Or eggs. Eggs are also always good. Delicious and nutritious. Link tried a hard-boiled egg today. He tried 2 bites. Usually he won't try the second bite of anything, but he tried 2 bites of hard-boiled egg this morning and went ahead and decided that he does not enjoy it at this time. What if the kid is deaf? Can the kid come to you? Yeah, it could. Depends on what they're trying to work on there. if it's like having a hard time with processing of information and answering questions, then it would definitely need to be with somebody and they're fully deaf and not with like cochlear implants and able to hear partially. Then it would definitely need to be with a therapist who is fluent in ASL, so that, or whatever sign language they happen to use, so that they can actually communicate the messages and break it down in their native language. But if they're partially hearing with like cochlear implants and able to hear in that way, then they could come to typical speech therapist, monolingual, verbal, to practice and work on it that way. Yes. Or if they are newly cochlear implanted and need to clear up their speech patterns, they would also come to us to try to make it more clear. You're grown out of the rituals. Okay. Barbecue. I love barbecue. We had fajitas last night. You did not attend that particular live stream, but it was delicious. Wait, did you? No, you weren't there. Were you there? No, wait, no. You weren't there last night, were you, Ari? I know that you were there yesterday for a little bit during the kitchen. But I don't think you were there for dinner. Barbecue sounds good. It really does. Ha, sock. Yes. Who comes to you more, boys or girls? Let's see. I'm gonna have to think about that. I feel like I have more boys on my caseload. I think that I've pretty consistently had more boys. Yeah. Yeah, I do have more boys. I never thought about it. Woohoo! One of these unmatched socks is finally gonna have a match. Is this guy with numbers one of the smart folks? I don't know, but he's a good thought provoker. He's a pleasant fellow. I can tell you that much. That's about as far as I've gotten with knowing anything about him. That, and he might be Dutch. Or at least have a background in it. But that wasn't because he said anything. I'm just deducing that from other things. I just saw this red sock. Where is the red sock? Where is the red sock? There it is. Ha ha! I found the red sock. Something like that. Oh! Oh. The dryer dinged. I have to go switch over. 1 minute. Running like a dork. I'm back. More towels. Always more towels. That's my socks though. Alright. Was there any kid that made you really angry that you didn't want to work with? No. No. There was a kid who spit on me once. That one was the only one that ever made me mad. But he also didn't need speech therapy. He needed behavioral therapy. He had behavior problems, not problems understanding and using his communication skills, which is why he chose to spit on me, which is why I didn't feel bad when I took the toy and then put it away and no longer talked to him for the last 10 minutes of being at his house. Because we were done anyway. And the only reason I was still playing with him was to keep him entertained and to be nice. And then he decided that he was going to do that. It was an active, willful, calculated move. And I decided that I wasn't going to stand for it. And he thought that was no good because then he wanted to play and it was too late. Do not eat the poo-poo. What? What are you talking about, Ari? I had a kid bite me on the tummy the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day. It was a few months ago. But he wasn't trying to be mean. He was just having a hard day. That hurt, though. That left a lovely bruise for a little while. This guy with the number started YouTube in January 22, 2011. A long time. It's a long YouTube time. What if the kids have ADHD? Can you completely remove that? No, because that's more of a brain chemistry thing. I can't do that. I can provide them with coping strategies and tools to try to enhance their ability to focus on things and ways to cue themselves, but you can't change his brain by talking. Not like that. Not like the way it actually functions. The way it interprets information can be changed. Would you please quit running around? Your little running feet are very distracting.
Hey, Mommy.
Hey, Bubba.
What are you doing?
Laundry, what are you doing?
Getting some fresh air.
No, you're not. You're not even outside. How are you getting fresh air?
Running.
That's not getting fresh air. That's getting exercise.
Well, what?
You can,
Well,
okay, go get your
sometimes-
exercise.
Well, sometimes you get air.
Well, yes,
sometimes-
you're getting increased air, but you're not getting fresh air. It's no fresher than any other air because it's just you're still inside. My kid's weird sometimes, but he's cute. And overall, he's very smart. He's just funny. Apparently, he's decided it's time to exercise, so he will be running around in circles upstairs. Literally running. So, in case you're wondering what all the bump is, it's the boy. Professor Ari started YouTube in August 6th, 2016. When did Miguel Gamer 2988 start his YouTube? Okay, that's all the socks. No, it's on your About section. If you go to your channel and click About over on the right side, on the tabs, it will tell you when someone's channel was started. However, it seems that if you've got more than one, it doesn't go by what date that actual specific channel was started, but whatever AdSense account you have linked to it. It's like my AdSense account for this channel is the same one that's for my kids' channel, because you can only have one AdSense account apparently. So it thinks that this channel was started at the end of August of 2018, even though it wasn't. But theirs was. Look at this tiny baby sock. That's how long it's been a lonely, unmatched sock. It's so tiny. I don't think it's gonna ever get matched, but I also can't get rid of it. Those don't match, unfortunately. They look like it, but they don't. Where are the Batman socks? Alrighty, let's see. How many unmatched socks do we have today? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25. JK. 25. 25 mismatched socks. Dude, if I was a hacker, I wouldn't hack you. Not maliciously. Maybe you'd hack him to help him somehow. I don't know. It's a thing, right? Socks and a glove. 25 unmatched socks and a glove. Unmatched glove. It's a lone glove. I saw these somewhere. They in here? No. What? Maybe over there. I'm not worth it. Of course you are. Totally worth it. Okay. Well, off to the second round of towels with a couple of regular clothing items mixed in, because sometimes they get lost on the way down the stairs or just don't get seen the first pass through. Or they're hiding behind the couch, because that's where we should take our clothes off and throw them, right? How have I been today? Today has been just delightful. Got up at a reasonable hour, and the kids got to find their little Easter baskets. Just a little one, because they had their big Easter on Thursday. But they had a couple of eggs to find and a couple of candies. Nothing too extravagant, that they understood, because they knew that they had a big Easter thing on Thursday. And then there was some breakfast involved, some coffee, some other work, helping somebody finding information for an essay, and then laundry. Yeah. How long do you work with the kid? I mean, what's the usual time to spend with you until they go home? We do mostly 30-minute sessions, because a lot of the kids are younger, so trying to go past that, they start to get a little bit restless and stir crazy, and they have a hard time focusing past that. But some kids, depending on their insurance provider, have to come for, well, they usually do 30 minutes like 2 times a week. So like on Monday and Wednesday, or Monday and Friday, or Tuesday and Thursday, or whatever. But some kids' insurance companies are like, no, you can't come twice, but you can come once for an hour, which can be really tough, because some of them, they really shouldn't be there for an hour, because the second or the last 15 or 20 minutes, nothing really gets done. But that's what insurance says, so that's what they get to do. It's better than one 30-minute session, because that's the alternative. You just have to do more breaks so they can decompress and have a minute to breathe in between. I knew I saw these. I knew I saw this little guitar shirt somewhere. Really? So one kid you can teach for 1 hour. It's a pretty long time. Yeah, it feels like it sometimes. But it just kind of depends on, their ability levels. I don't prefer 1 hour sessions. I feel like especially if it's just 1 hour, one time a week, I feel like it's more beneficial to come twice a week for a shorter period of time so that the frequency of your focus is bigger versus one time a week for 1 hour, because it's still, you're only focusing on it for like that one time during the week, because there's no guarantee that they're going to practice it outside of the therapy session. So to hit on it twice in a week with this, in a focused environment for a shorter period of time is better than one time in the week for a little bit longer. Like, it's better to work out twice a week for an hour than it is to work out 1 day a week for 2 hours. Same thing, except it's your brain. Although any working out and practicing is better than no working out and practicing, so there's also that. Why did I do that? I hung my pants up wrong. No, but what are you doing? Are you chewing on your foot or something? I hung my pants wrong. No wonder they were hanging funny. I remember that. I was like, why won't I go on there right? Because I was doing it wrong. There we go, that's better. What's up, Blue Skies? Happy Easter to you as well. How is your Sunday treating you, my friend? Yeah, it's better to have a rest between the sessions, see if process somehow. Yeah, give some time to process and then revisit it. It's more effective. It really is. Do you run your own laundry service? No, but I might if it pays well enough. Why? You want me to do your laundry? It's gonna cost ya. Undies are extra. This is all our laundry. Twice as many towels this week, though, because I never folded the ones from last week. What is happening with this towel? What is going on here? It's all wonky in there. Blue skies, how's your Sunday? How's your Easter? Anything good today? I'm starving and doing laundry. My stomach's growling a lot right now. It's being quiet though, because I have a feeling you could probably hear it if it was doing what it usually likes to do. It is not a quiet complainer, usually. Do you get tired or are you always full of energy when you do the job? I always fake being full of energy when I do the job. If at all possible. There have been those couple of times where my body just would not allow me to pretend that I was energetic, which is unfortunate. But usually it works just fine. And I put my happy, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? Silly funny face on, and it works just fine. Which is why I'm usually very tired after the day is over, because I have been putting extra energy into appearing energetic. Seems counterintuitive, right? Just being lazy after going to a big brunch, says Blue Skies. You ate too much. Well, you know what? If you enjoyed it, that's okay. Because it's a special occasion. So, chow down. Chow down. I think that my sweet husband might make me some more fajitas today. I think. He said that he would, but we will see. Because that takes lots of time to do. We streamed it last night. He made me fajitas. And that was our Saturday night stream, was dinner time. Did Brent TV help you with your channel art? Yes, Brent made that. Because I stink at channel art. And I had nothing. So he was like, I'll make it. And I was like, awesome. So that's just like super basic, but it's not nothing. So I'm very happy with it for now. I'm going to add more to it and make it more complex, or maybe just use the initial concept and then build around it. But for now, it is serving its purpose. And Brent made that completely independently on his own because he's a nice guy. Reading my about section some more, are you? Didn't get enough out of it the first time, huh? Had to go back? I want brunch. I want someone to make brunch. That's what I want. Because if there's going to be brunch, I'm going to have to make it. And if I'm going to have to make it, that means I'm going to have to clean it up. So there will be no brunch. There will be no brunching, but there will be Cheez-Its. And water. Somewhere is water. How was your Saturday? I didn't talk to you yesterday. Have a good week? Have a good Saturday? Obviously, brunch was good if you ate too much. So, you have to kind of act to the kid to use you to get the belief to work with you. Sometimes, yeah. Because if they're not feeling confident in what they're trying to do, sometimes I have to help them to feel more confident in what they're doing, even if it's not actually correct or better. You find that little thing that's about it that's better. Or like just be very enthusiastic about the effort that went into it, and they totally respond to that. Nova, I love you. Get away from my tripod with your big goofy tail. Go, go, go. Nova, go, go more. Go further. Sorry, earthquake. It's the dog. She does it just about every time. No. Go. Get out. I love you. Go away. No. Why are you not listening? This is not complicated. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. Stay. She's not gonna stay. I'm gonna eat this snack, and I'm gonna put the clothes into the hampers. Cake sounds good. Was there any kid that thought that he had a problem, but no problem was found? There have been plenty of kids where people were concerned or thought there might have been troubles, but he presented normally. Yeah. I think my kids are brushing their teeth again, which is fine. What are you snorting at? This dog. Hey, 1456125456123. Can I call you 123? It's a little bit easier, a little shorter, more simple. 123, okay? Can I call you that? Or do you prefer 145? Or, you know, we could go total nickname and go with numbers. What do you think? I looked at you. It doesn't mean I want you to come here. Go. Go, Nova. Thank you. What would you recommend to a hyperactive kid? Like he's having trouble focusing, so that's why he's having a hard time comprehending what he's supposed to be doing? Is that what you mean? I think I'll call you numbers. Like drawing a still picture that's animated or making pictures move? Ari, what kind of animations do you need? Because if anybody is a good animator, by golly, I could use a cartoon version of my children. Because I want to make them a new intro. For that matter, a cartooned version of me might be nice too. I love Cheez-Its. What's your favorite snack food? I like all the junk food stuff and fruit. Junk food and fruit. Those are my favorite. Oh, and cheese. Is cheese junk food? I don't think it is. Cheese, fruit, and junk food are my very favorite snacks. Do you have favorite snacks? Like, do you want it to move and stuff? Like, do you want the little things to dance around? I'm not good at it. I'm just trying to get more information in case somebody here is keen on that and able to help you out. Because I can't. I wish I could, because if I could help you, I could help me too. I too need an intro. I have no intro at all. I don't even have a logo. I have a heart with my name on it, but I hardly think that counts. Because I literally just used a piece of clip art that I have and put my name on top of it. You don't eat palm oil and meat. I don't actively seek out to eat palm oil. I'm sure that I do. Not like super purposely though. Meat though, I do like to eat meat. I enjoy meat. I like almost all food. almost done. Almost done to put the clothes in the hampers. It 10 seconds intro that is not too hard. It should just bring name with special effect and some fast, simple tune in the background. Oh. That does sound pretty simple. I still wouldn't be able to really do. I couldn't do it. I mean, maybe I could, but it would take lots of time for me to figure out how. And unfortunately, I don't have lots of time, which is why I haven't done my own. What do you think about ASMR? That depends on the sounds. I don't enjoy mouth sounds on ASMR, talking, eating, that stuff. But like squishing sounds of like inanimate objects, like I've seen like slime playing or like cutting like kinetic sand and that kind of squishing gritty sound, or what is that stuff? Floral styrofoam blocks, you know, that kind of stuff. That sounds cool. But anything that's like here and talking and I'm like, no. Sorry, by the way, if you could hear me chewing really bad, because that's probably off-putting for some people. That's too loud. Please turn your voices down. Luna Tape, turn your voice down. You're too loud. My children are not listening very well right now.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Stop. It's not your channel. This is my channel. What do you think about slime? I like to play with it. I have a giant bucket of it across the room, actually. We made a big bucket. It was like, we had like a little over, not quite 2 gallons of glue that we made slime with. For fun, for the kids' channel. Link and Luna, please come to the steps. Shh. No, not down the steps. You're not wearing a shirt. Where is your sister? Luna, come to the steps. Link, come back. Link, come back. I need you to be quieter, please. I understand, but overall, you need to be quieter with your mouth and your feet, and you're playing. So if you need to talk loudly, please go to your rooms to do that. Thank you. See, nice talking to you. By the way, upload new videos, not the game I told you about. Didn't have time for it. Oh, too bad, no score. Have a happy Sunday and Easter. Sorry to see you go. Thank you. Bye. I'll miss you. By the way, you totally look like James Franco, and it boggles my mind a little bit. Every time I see you on Instagram, I'm like, what? I know it's you, though, so I'm not, like, dumb. And I don't know if you like that either, so. Sorry if you don't like James Franco. Oh, poo. Wrong side of the hamper. is your favorite music genre or song? I don't know currently. I don't listen to a lot of music these days because there's no good radio stations here. But I like 2000s rock and alternative and 90s pop are my favorites. Because that's what that's what I grew up on. That's what I really enjoy. I don't know any new stuff, really. But most of the new stuff that I do hear, I'm kind of like, meh. Except, I heard the other day a girl, Billie Eilish, and I think I might like her. She's got a really pretty voice. I need to listen to more, though. What is your favorite music? Need a nail file.
Just kidding. Calm down, everybody. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody,
Oh
calm
my
down.
goodness. Are you?
Oh.
You know, somebody might recognize your socks, and then they'll wonder why you wear the same socks 2 days
I love
in a
these
row.
socks. Can you guys stop screaming?
Oh, okay. I'm having a hard time thinking what I'm trying to do at the moment. Luna, that is not quiet. Somebody broke my hamper. Oh, I saw a message pop up. Let's see. Can you listen to music in your job? I like all music because in every music you can find something interesting, so I try to listen to music that I've never heard before. I do enjoy music that I've not heard before, and I kind of have, I can find something positive about almost all music. Almost all music. I can listen to music a little bit at work, but most of the time there's kids in my room and we're doing work, so there's not music to be listened to then, because that's distracting for them. Except kid songs. I sing lots of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Lots of Twinkle Twinkle. Luna. Thank you. Ooh. There we go. Laundry. Yay. Okay, so I think I'll hang out for a few more minutes. Relax after that before I go, because I've got lots of other wonderful things to do today before Game of Thrones tonight, because I gotta watch that too. Got some cleaning and stuff, and some more of that research assistance helping that I was doing to work on, and probably feed myself and the kids at some point too. That'd be a good plan. Maybe play a bit. Maybe we'll play with the slime. We did that yesterday for a little while. That was fun. Wow, 210 minutes. When you'll end the stream? Well, it's only 110. So when it's at 120, that's only 2 hours. And it usually doesn't take me quite that long to finish up the laundry part, but I was talking a little bit more today, so it took a little bit longer, which is fine. It's totally fine. That's why I'm here, is to do the laundry and to talk, so it's perfect actually. But usually I try to go for about 2 hours, just to allow people to come in at their own schedule and whatnot. So just a few more minutes and then be done. Come here, Toby girl. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, stretch, 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 my big little girl. Stretch, Toby. Come on. This is my Toby. That's my Toby. She's a good girl. Your phone died. Well, welcome back. I thought you were just not paying attention, being quiet. Because sometimes there's lulls in people's interaction, and that's okay. Yeah. Just finished up. Gonna go ahead and hop off here in a few minutes. Toby, you're super funky in there. Ugh, gross. I saw 2 dogs. Do you have any more pets? We have 3 dogs. There's the lab, there's this little dachshund, and there's the chihuahua who's probably under the futon in the other room. Go. 3 dogs, 2 kids, and a partridge in a pear tree. So what's funny here is that if anybody does happen to come along and rewatch this stream later, they're going to have absolutely no idea who I'm talking to because there will be no record of numbers. Because he retracts all of his messages. Ouch. I'm sorry. I'm assuming he is, you might be a she. I have no idea. I don't mean anything by it, of course. Ow. Is that a visible bruise? I can't tell because my ankle is too far away from my face. But it's definitely bruised, but I can't tell if it's visible as a bruise. Okay, so here I'm going to be crazy. Is there a bruise right here? Can you see it? Let's see if I can see it. It does not look discolored. No, it looks normal, so I guess the bruise is too far underneath to see it. You like my Christmas sweater leggings? They're pretty special. I like them. They're fun. They're comfy. Baby girl. Luna. Luna Boone. What you doing?
I'm just playing.
Okay. Tell your Barbies to play quietly, please.
Okay.
It hurts from yesterday when I kicked the refrigerator. That hurt a lot. Awesome. So Game of Thrones tonight. Yay! I don't think that I'm going to do another stream tonight. Just because I have a lot of stuff that I need to try to get done today. But I am going to put together a bit of a reaction video for Game of Thrones for tonight. So hopefully that'll get some traction during the week. So I have an idea. I have an idea that in my head is a really good idea and it looks awesome and it's funny and it's good, but I don't know how well it's going to turn out in execution just because of inexperience. Not because it's not a good idea, because it is. It is a good idea, but I don't know how it's going to look. You hacked a game by going online and putting your email and you got like 500,000 points. What game? How was the birth? Was it all natural? Was there no C-section? Nope. All normal. All natural. Especially that one. There wasn't time for any of that nonsense with her. I got a Demerol nap with the first one, but that was it. And that was just because he kept me up all night the night before. It was sad. I was sad. I was having a very hard time functioning. Sounds like it might be time to play Barbies. Alrighty then, super cool. Well, it is about that time. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you delightful, wonderful human beings who has been here this afternoon, hanging out with me, talking to me. I always love new faces, but I also always love old faces, familiar faces, all the faces. So thank you to everybody who came at all, and especially to the couple of you that kind of were here the whole time. That's super awesome. I really appreciate that. That makes me happy and makes me feel like there's a reason that I do this besides just that I can talk to myself. I don't smoke. No, I don't. But I'm going to go ahead and go. And again, I say thank you. And love your faces. All of your faces are beautiful and I love them. I need to find my thing so I can click the button. Because I love you. Love you. Right here. All right. So, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you next weekend. Thanks for coming. And bye-bye.